Hi there, YouTubers. This is Walt Henson, and this here's the cowboy hat. And what we've got right here behind me is a 1953 M35 A2 Deuce and a half. Now they built these trucks from somewhere around late 1940s all the way up to 1990s in various alterations. You got your original M35s, your A1s, your A2s like this one, and your A3s, which were refurbished A2s in the 90s. Well, anyway, what we got here is a 53, like I said, and it's sporting the Hercules multi-fuel motor in it. Come up here, Jonah. We'll have a look at the motor. Now, of course, to open the hood, you got to undo these hood latches. And you got to be young and spry, or you can hop up here. And there we go. And there's a motor in it. Not bad looking for such an old relic. Here's our air compressor and our 2 canister type oil filters, and there's all kind of fun stuff under the hood that we're not going to get into today. But there's what's under the hood on this 53 Deuce and a half looks like. Alright, let's go have a look at the cab. Oh. Now, of course, right here is where you'd store your tools and whatnot. On the other side, on the adjacent side, you got batteries. Now, generally these are not white, as you see here. They were this green color, or tan. But this one has been painted. Let me see that right there. Alright, here's our interior. There's nothing fancy about it. Nice, uncomfortable seats. You got windshields that come up. And, let's see. There's our gauges. We got a fuel gauge, a tack, and all these other gauges. Yep. Now, if we want to start this puppy up, all that one has to do is flip this switch up. And there is no key. So that's your key right there, kind of. And this is how you lock it with chain around the steering wheel. I don't know if I got that in the shot. There we go. Around the steering wheel. That's how you lock her. So anyway, now normally most Deuce in the house would be buzzing right now, because if you notice here, there's no air pressure, or very, very little. But this one, the buzzer has been done away with, perhaps because it was annoying. So here we go. We got that flipped up, and our engine stop pushed in, and we should be ready to start. Now this Deuce and a half here has the quieter turbo on it. There are some turbos that are quite loud, the Whistler turbo. But here is the beautiful sounding exhaust, the song of the Deuce and a half. Jonah's gonna rev it up for us. Not bad for an old truck. One of my friends donated to me these troop seats, which I have installed. My future plans are to get her all cleaned up good. Fix if you hear that clacking up there, that's the radiator. I need to fix one of the brackets and play with the wiring and get her painted up. And it ought to be a pretty truck. Well, I do hope that you've enjoyed this video, YouTube, and stay tuned for more Deuce and a half fun. You got anything to add, Jonah?